Greetings, YouTube, friends, subscribers, colleagues, scientists, programmers. Haha, I threw you guys off with that one, didn't I? Yeah, like minded, all those on the greater endeavor for the greater good of humanity and more. Welcome to a Monday AI edition broadcast. This one's going to be very short and to the point, and it's revolving around a new trend that's magically making its way up into some developers' arenas when it comes to AI and making money. So there was a new pitch I had just seen stating where they want to use AI to charge anything that's crawling any of their pages and services. Do you know essentially what that means? It means the internet becomes land, virtual land. So if you pay a hosting provider a fee to stand up a web page, essentially what it's trying to do is saying, not only if I'm standing up a page, but for you to come and actually just look at my page, you're going to have to pay a fee. If your AI robot comes and looks at my web page, it's going to have to pay a fee. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds? Like, I actually made quite a lot of feedback from that one because of the ridiculousness of it, and it's pretty funny. Imagine, everybody suing everybody because everything in existence with an IP address, IPv4 address, IPv6 address, so whatever address, is stopping by, and everybody is owing everybody some money for looking at everybody's content. So I thought that was so funny that they're trying to come up with something to where they can make everybody, or even any sites that are being powered by AI, have to pay a fee in order to view the web services and content. So I was just thinking, man, that kind of sounds like real estate and land right now, right? Like, if you want to come and look at somebody's business, you're going to have to pay a fee to come in and participate in whatever's going on behind those closed doors. But isn't it essentially this, it's kind of like it's scrapping the fact that, well, if I stand up a web page and I want to charge somebody a monthly subscription fee to get in and utilize my services, no, we're going way beyond that. It's now just to view the actual front page content, scrape whatever might be on it. They want to try to move into this new arena of making the systems and services that are viewing the data actually have to pay for it. So imagine courts being overloaded with lawsuits. Just imagine the nonsense that would create. I think it was a good effort, kind of like, trying to put something out there that's like that. But in the end, I don't think it's going to work out very well. But I'm kind of like watching and seeing where all that's going to go, because I want to see the number of people that kind of follow or get on board with that. And if you don't know, recently there was this case where a person had opened up a virtual farmland where it, was like this microtransaction payment system. You come in, you can buy these little virtual pets in this farmland, And then if people were actually selling their virtual pets, like, they were selling them for real money, like, it was real money moving around. But they came in and arrested the guy and shut him down, called it a Ponzi scheme, or like, whatever. So essentially, what do you think is going to happen, doing something like this? Now you're building a payment system where the payment system automatically makes anything that's accessing it have to pay for the transaction. So, what do you think the person who's inventing this is going to be doing with every IP address that's connecting to his computer system? Essentially, is going to be like, well, this IP address came, it connected to me, so therefore it owes me something. So, it's kind of like, you know, if a person walks down the street and looks at your house, all of a sudden, you just, call up the law or whatever, and you just be like, hey, this person, knew that they had to, pay to look at my house. Now they owe me $10. That's kind of like the nonsense perspective of what we're talking about here, of why this sounds so absolutely retarded. So I don't know like what you guys are seeing with the money making nonsense that's out there, but do share your thoughts and your comments. I'm greatly interested. And I plan on coming back and discussing some science related stuff pretty soon, because if you've been following the earthquake stuff that's been going on, the sky booms, there's a lot of things that are going on that aren't being talked about. And what better time to come out and talk about it when nobody else is? But that's kind of like the shadow burn thing. So, well, I want to wish everybody a happy Monday. And like I said, I'll come back soon with some content, because there's some very strange things unfolding that we need to discuss very soon, because we don't know how much time we have left for whatever it is that's going on in this world we're all partaking in this game. But let's enjoy it while we can. Until next time, cheers, God bless, and be safe out there.